In this video, I want to take you on a journey into my personal spiritual awakening, and the pivotal role Dr. Joe Dispenza played in deepening that experience. You know how sometimes you hear a name in passing, maybe in a conversation or a video, and it slips right out of your mind? That was me with Dr. Joe. I couldn't even recall where I first heard his name, but it didn't matter at the time. His work didn't really register until everything changed. It wasn't until my girlfriend and I received devastating news about a dear friend, Scott, who was diagnosed with a severe form of cancer, that Dr. Joe's name resurfaced. The doctors gave Scott months to live, and in that moment, my girlfriend suggested he read Becoming Supernatural by Dr. Joe Dispenza. What's funny is, we had never discussed him or the book before, but somehow she knew it was the right recommendation. Her suggestion triggered something in me. I had to find this book for myself, so I went searching, and believe it or not, I had discovered I had already bought it. There it was, sitting unread in my library. I had no memory of buying it, but there it was, waiting for me. So I finally dove in, and let me tell you, if you haven't read Becoming Supernatural yet, you need to. The concepts of the mind-body connection, quantum physics, manifestation, meditation, and neuroplasticity, it's all in there. I even touched on some of these teachings in a previous video, which I'll link at the end. But what really gripped me was how Dr. Joe breaks down the science behind what, at that time, felt completely foreign to me. I wasn't practicing meditation or any sort of spiritual routine when I picked up the book. Sure, I believed in a higher power, but all that spiritual stuff had been on the back burner for a long time. And then I read about Dr. Joe's accident, a devastating bike crash in 2007 that left him with a broken back. He was told he'd never walk again, but he did. Through the sheer power of his mind, Dr. Joe used visualization, meditation, affirmations, and worked with professionals to rehabilitate his body. He visualized himself walking again, even while confined to a wheelchair. He meditated daily, affirming his healing, and focused his mind on the outcome he desired. And it worked. His story is a powerful reminder of how deeply our minds can influence our physical reality. That story pulled me in, so I decided to go deeper. I checked out his website and found a home study course called The Formula. It was $250, and I figured, why not? I immersed myself in it for an entire weekend, practicing meditations and learning the science behind them. I was hooked. Then I took the plunge again, this time for his progressive and intensive online course bundle for $299. It was during this time that I started practicing what he calls the Energy Centers Meditations. Now, for those of you unfamiliar, energy centers are really just another name for chakras. Dr. Joe avoids using the term chakra, probably to keep things accessible to a wider audience, but the concepts are the same. I remember one particular meditation vividly. I was sitting on my couch, headphones in, following his guided meditation. We started out with the root chakra, focusing all our energy there, and then something extraordinary happened. I felt this movement, this surge of energy. It wasn't uncomfortable, but it was like nothing I'd ever felt before. It was real. We moved through each chakra, and with each one, the energy intensified, from the root to the sacral, from the solar plexus to the heart, throat, third eye, and crown, each one buzzing with life. It felt incredible, but also confusing. What was happening? Was this normal? After some research, I found that I was likely experiencing what's known as a Kundalini Awakening. Kundalini is a whole topic on its own, and I'll cover that in another video if you're interested. But for now, let me just say it's a wild ride. Dr. Joe's work has transformed my life in ways I can't fully express here, and I'm not the only one. His teachings have changed the lives of countless people, and it's nothing short of miraculous. I now practice meditation daily, almost always using his guided sessions. And in December of this year, I'll be attending his first ever 10-day retreat in Cancun, Mexico. I'll definitely share more about that soon. But here's what I really want you to take away from this. It's not just about the spiritual side of things. There's real science backing up why this works. It's not all woo-woo. Dr. Joe and his team of researchers are pushing the boundaries of what we know about the mind's ability to heal and transform the body. In fact, if you haven't already, I highly recommend checking out his new documentary, Source.
The majority of people function in a state of stress, in a state of survival.
We use Western medicine and it does a bunch of things for us, but something's missing.
For the first time in the history of meditation studies, a group of scientists have discovered something really profound that's happening inside someone's body when they apply this formula.
What we're doing is we are quantifying how powerful the mind is.
We have just scratched the surface. This is just the beginning to understanding our human potential.
It reveals groundbreaking and scientifically proven discoveries about the mind-body connection and features inspiring stories of people who have used these practices to heal and transform. And you can check out the full trailer via the link in the pinned comment. It's eye-opening. Check it out. Much love to you all, and I'll see you in the next video.